This segment is sponsored by nobody, because nobody wants me. Visit idon'thaveasponsor.com/whataloser to see text that says, this site can't be reached. Hi, I'm Antoine Tortilla. Today I'm not just having one guest on, but multiple. I'm going to be interviewing a selection of the snipers of Phantom Forces and just seeing how they feel. Getting to know them on a personal level. You know, small talk. Up first, you may know him as the tried and true, the COD trick shotter, or from Mark Wahlberg's hit movie Shooter. It's a fan favorite, The Intervention.
Thank you for having me, Antoine.
Of course. It's an honor to get to speak with you. I've only got a few questions for you, so I won't take up too much of your time. Something I'm sure all of us are wondering. What was it like being a co-star in a movie with Mark Wahlberg?
Well, of course, it was amazing. Wonderful opportunity to expand my horizons and get to meet new people. What they don't talk about is how they treat you behind the scenes. He violated me, Antoine. He took me apart and changed my firing pin. He seemed to enjoy it, too. They put it in the movie without my consent. I will never forget that. I'm going to hurt him. You hear that, Mark? I'm coming for you! I'm gonna...
The views of my guests do not reflect my personal views or opinions shared on this channel. I apologize for that. I now have sitting in front of me a legend in the Counter-Strike community, a good friend, the AWP.
Thank you for having me, Antoine.
Now, we've seen how you've performed on the global stage. How has it been transitioning to small-time platforms like this?
It's been difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. I immigrated here from Counter-Strike in hopes of getting a better life. A new environment, one might say. I haven't gotten the warm reception as of yet. Most people don't even know I exist. I'm just a conversion of my brother AWM.
I'd imagine that's a pretty hard transition. I can't even imagine having everything and then losing it all.
Well, I haven't lost it all. I still spend a lot of my time in the Counter-Strike arenas, getting used to my full potential. I just expected more here, you know? Instead, I get cast aside for pieces of inferior engineering.
That sounds awful. Is there anything you'd like to say to the community to close out our segment together?
I'd just like to say, don't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes you don't know what a gun is going through, and you can't think they'll always be on their A game.
Truly profound. Well, thank you, AWP, for giving me your time. It's been wonderful having you here. I hope you get the recognition you think you somehow deserve someday.
Excuse me, what?
Can you do something about your superiority complex? But I am superior.
Sie werden sich vor meiner Macht beugen. Ich werde ihre kleine Schädel mit meiner fantastischen Kraft zerstören. Ich bin der Gipfel der Ingenieurskunst und des deutschen Designs.
He said they will bow before my might. I will crush their puny skulls with my awesome power. I am the peak of engineering and German design.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought that's what he said. But didn't you get nerfed so that you're basically just a DMR now?
Ich werde dich in deinem Schlaf töten.
I am absolutely honored today to have the privilege of speaking to a man of the Great War. Someone who fought for our freedom so that we could have an opportunity to speak like this today. Hello, M1903.
It's a pleasure to be here, young man.
So would you mind telling me a little about your experiences in the Great War and maybe what it was like serving for you?
It was actually quite an enjoyable experience. You know, as a firearm, I can't feel pain, so I don't have many complaints. Some pasty little white boy just picks me up, and the second one of those pointy German helmets sticks up, blam! Pop goes the weasel.
Interesting. And what was your opinion when you got phased out for the M1 Garand? How did that feel?
Oh, I didn't mind much. That boy deserved it. He was better than me in every way. It's always nice to see the next generation take control and do what needs to be done. Besides, I was getting older. I needed to relax and spend some time in a nice gun locker.
You are truly an inspiration to us all. Do you have any closing remarks for the audience? Maybe a little fatherly wisdom?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Remember, kiddos, if a German comes up to you saying he's Czech or Polish, and he has two funky little lightning bolts on his shirt, waste that bitch! He's a dirty, lying SS and can't be trusted!
Okay, thank you for your time, sir. I really appreciate it. You suck. You suck.
Hey, what did I do, man?
Oh! We now have a guest that is probably the most overrated weapon in the
what
entire
did I do
game.
to you? Seriously.
He serves no real purpose in the game and only exists to shake your screen while you're trying to shoot someone else. Yeah, I can't even argue with that. It's just true. Exactly. So can you let us know how your miserable existence began and how you came to be so useless today? Well, it all began with Barrett Firearms in Tennessee. Didn't ask. What? I said I didn't ask. Yes, you did. You specifically asked me to tell you. No proof of this. Yes, I do. You're recording this right now. This isn't getting put in.
Welcome back to I Spent a Day with Antoine Tortilla.
Hey, what are you doing? This is my interview.
I am from Communist Russia. There is no thing as your interview. This is our interview.
But I'm capitalist.
Of course you are, you filthy pig. You're lucky I even took this interview.
Okay. So do you have anything to say about your application in Phantom Forces?
I am always at my peak potential at all times. People know that if they mess with my stats, the KGB will come back to existence and find their family.
They will find your family and give them a hug.
What? No, that is not how we do it in Soviet Russia. Political dissidents will not be tolerated.
Okay, I'm done. Cut to the end card. I can't take it anymore.